Hello, hello, hello to all of my Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a special 7/16 reading. This is for July 16th. So the number 16, when you break it down, the root number is 1 plus 6 is what? 7. So it's 7/7. Okay? So 16 is a powerful number of spiritual transformation. It actually symbolizes the intuitive lightning strike of awakening. So a lot of people are having an awakening right now, a spiritual awakening right now, like never, ever, ever before. And so you're no different. And so that's why I wanted to come on and share a special reading with you on today. Pull cards for you for this special reading because it's a like I said, it is a lightning strike of an awakening right now. So a lot of people are being jolted, like a lightning strike, having an awakening. So you're no different. So what do we know about our Libras? We know that our Libras are very romantic, you're charming, you're great listeners, you're fair-minded, you're idealist, you're cooperative, you're diplomatic, you're gracious, social. It's just like a lot that I can say about my Libras. But Libras are some pretty awesome people, some sweethearts, right? You're in that air element, just like the Gemini and the Aquarius. And so by default, you're very powerful and you're very, very intelligent, okay? That is the sign of intellect and power. So Libra. Okay. First of all, I want to share some information with you about the crystals that I'm actually giving away. I'm giving away random crystals, okay? So random crystals and stones. And so these have been supercharged by the last full buck moon that we have. So I can send you, again, free of charge. I'm not selling anything. So I can send you these, but let me speak on this for just a second. We have this clear quartz. We have the rose quartz. Commonly, people get these two together. They are very, very powerful. They're powerful by themselves, but they're also very powerful together. So the clear quartz actually aids in concentration and memory. Okay, makes things very, very clear. So when I usually pull out this crystal, I'll say this is for clarity, right? So it aids in concentration and memory. So it helps to stimulate the immune system also and balance out your entire body. It's often paired with this rose crystal, which enhances their abilities. And so the rose quartz is attached to your heart chakra, right? So this is about family love, self-love, romantic love. It's also about forgiveness. People also use this for healing from a heartbreak as well. So very, very powerful. Also, I have the fluorite here. Fluorite absorbs and neutralizes negative energy and stress. And so it increases our powers for concentration and self-confidence. Let me get in close so I can turn this around so you can really, really see this. And it helps with decision making, right? So I'm going to put that there for a second, but let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, give me any information that you want me to know for my Libras as it relates to their power and intellect, as it relates to them taking action, and their spirituality, as it relates to money and wealth, also as it relates to areas of creative energy and emotions. Yeah. All right, let's get into your reading. Again, this is Queen Amun Ra. This is a special reading for 7/16 for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Okay. Right, we have the World card. Okay. So the World card is attached to the the Capricorn, and the Aquarius is on the cusp. It is actually attached to Saturn, okay? So what's interesting about this is the World card is attached to the planet Saturn, and they're in the astrological signs. Their ruling planet is the Capricorn, and then the Aquarius on the cusp, meaning the Aquarius with Capricorn tendencies, okay? So this is letting me know that whatever you were seeking, it has been attained. It's complete, it's finished, and it also for unity, okay? So hold on, we're going to put this there for just a second. Let me see if I see any more major arcanas, okay? Okay, all right, let's move some things around. All right, so, like I said before, you're very, very powerful. Listen, look at this. You have the Princess of Swords, and you also have the Eight of Swords. You're very, very powerful. And I don't think that you realize just how powerful you are, Libra. And the reason why I say that is because this right here is creating an illusion that you're in bondage to something. Right, but you're not in bondage. If you could see this closely, these ties, these like these little silk ties around this person's wrist is very, very loose. All they have to do is shake them loose. So this is you're imagining that things are tougher than they really, really, really are. You have a whole backing of a community of people around you who really care about you and who really love you. So this is the Cups card. This is attached to the Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, dealing with your emotions and creativity. Your life is actually in full circle, has come full circle, full balance. And so you have a lot of creative energy. You have a lot of emotions surrounding your creative energy. That's why I say I don't think you realize just how powerful you are. As a matter of fact, there are people in your life that's creating doubt. But look at this. You're also very, very vibrant. You're very strong. I need to remind you of this, Libra, because when you have people in your life who are constantly doubting, like doubting who you are, it can actually cause you to vibrate at a lower frequency, right? So Libras, it can make you feel like you are, okay, so let's stick with this for just a second. You're very charming, you're very cooperative, you're gracious. Like, this person is very, very gracious, but they're also very confident, right? They know that they know their strength. I want to say they know that they are strong, but they know their strength. You know your strength. This person right here is causing you some doubt. They're causing you to feel like you're being indecisive, like you're being you almost feel manipulated by this person. But I sense that it's a person. This is Earth energy. This Pentacles. This person is making you feel like that the way that you're going about your creative energy and is not the way that they would do it, and it's causing you to be doubtful. They're almost making you feel like, it's going to be a misfortune if you don't do it the way that they want you to. And I'm sensing that this is an Earth sign. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, somebody who has that in their chart. It's an Earth sign. But this person is making you very, very doubtful. And I'm telling you, you don't really have to be doubtful, right? So one or two things that could happen for you, Libra, either because this person is making you feel like you're indecisive and you really can't come to a firm decision on some things. Either one or two things. Either you can cut them off, because this is your power and your intellect piece. Either you can take one of these swords and cut them off, or you can stop telling them what you're planning. You just have to stop telling them what you're planning. Like, you have to really, really move in silence. Okay, this is what I'm getting for you, Libra. You have to move in silence. Don't let that person know what you're doing. Those are the Debbie Downers in the group. If you've ever seen Saturday Night Live, Debbie Downers, you can also Google it too. Those are the people in your group, like, no matter how creative your energy is, they always have something negative to say about it, or they want to vibrate at a low frequency that cause you doubt. That person needs to go. Meaning, either you sever ties with them, or you feed them with a very long spoon, because only you know who in your life is doing this, or you just simply stop telling them all the good news that's happening for you, and it's going to work wonders for you. Matter of fact, when they call you and you see their name pop up on the phone, if you can avoid it, just avoid them. Just completely avoid them. Avoid them like the plague, like the bubonic plague that's supposedly out now. Let's see. Okay. What I'm getting specifically, it's a Taurus. This is the Hierophant card. So Tauruses are, like I said, earth signs. They're very, very structured and grounded, right? And so their ideas of how they get to this vault to open this money, getting to the money, may be very different from yours. But nevertheless, this is your dream. You have the power. You have the power and the intellect here. So I see more swords. Right? So this is you keeping still, right? And this is also breakthrough. As a result of you keeping quiet and moving in silence, you're going to have a major, major breakthrough. Like this sign right here, this somebody who has Taurus in this sign, you're going to have to show them better than you tell them. because you telling them they're going to have for everything you have to say, they're going to have something opposing to say about it, your thought process. But you're going to have a major breakthrough. I just need you to be still and know that it's coming, okay? And again, if you need to take these swords and cut them off, then that's what you do. Listen, now mystic messages in the universe being behind you. This is the emotional piece, right? So what's interesting about this is that you have the full backing of the universe, whether you get the messages from me or whether you get them from another tarot card reader. And like I said, I support all the tarot card readers online, because I know even when we all look at the cards, the universe and the Most High God can be giving us different messages to share with you. So it's going to, parts of it is going to resonate. You may listen to one person and their message resonates. You may listen to mine resonates, whatever. But I support all of them, because I know that whatever the universe is telling us, it is for us to see when we click on to play and listen to it. It's appropriate for that particular moment. So it resonates at that moment. But you're getting a lot of mystic messages. And see, this is what this earth sign is now. Again, this is tied to the Taurus. This is what the earth sign is not getting, because it doesn't make sense to them. They're like, what in the world are you talking about? Like, you heard what? You had a dream about what? It just doesn't make any sense to them. So this is why I'm telling you to move in silence, because the messages that are coming through for you are so powerful. Again, it's coming from the universe. So you could be getting messages from a stop sign, a complete stranger, a tarot card reader, a psychic, an astrologer, a numerologist, somebody that you just, because it's coming from the universe, they don't even know you, and they're giving you this message to say, keep pressing forward, but I need you to move in silence, because this person is causing too much doubt and confusion. They're causing you to be indecisive because you care, Libra, too much about what they think, and you don't need to. Look at all this money. You're going to be stacking your money. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have to show them better than you can tell them. This is prosperity. This is, look at this. This is the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles represents abundance, manifestation, and prosperity, stacking your money. This is why I say, if it's not feasible for you to completely sever ties with that person, you're going to have to move in silence, because that person is going to try to talk you out of all the things that you're feeling right now, and all these mystic messages that are coming through for you right now. But trust, you have a lot of creative energy. You have a lot of emotions, but you also have a lot of people that actually support you. You have a community of people that support you. Now, when I point to this card, this also represents community, right? But this person in particular, like I said, tied to the Pentacles card, has you filled with doubt. There are some naysayers, some people that's just like, I can't see doing it the way that you're doing it. Again, move in silence. Let's pull an oracle card, because it's already done. Remember, I usually say time is an illusion. It really, really is an illusion. When you think, you ask a couple of people like around, like when you're talking to people, gosh, 2020 is flying by. A lot of stuff is happening, but it's flying by. A lot of people are going to reemerge from this quarantine period as just like being stronger, wiser, like more spiritual. Like they're tapping into a power that they didn't even realize they had. Look at this. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Okay, so look. What's interesting about you meditating and contemplating, remember I said you have a lot of mystic messages coming through? There's a lot of emotions tied to this. I need you to know, not think or have any doubts. The universe has your back. The entire universe has your back. So whether this is confirmation for you, whether this resonates with you, I hope it does. I need you to understand just how powerful you are. I mean, really, how powerful you are. Because anybody in your circle that's causing you to doubt, what you're going through right now, this journey that you're on, you have to stop telling them. You really, really have to stop telling them like what's happening with you, because they're going to always find a problem for your solution. Always. Like, no matter what you tell them, they're going to say, no, I would do it this way. I would do it that way. Constantly doubting you, always putting these thoughts in your head. And you're like, wait a second. I thought you were supposed to be my support. Like, I thought you were in my community. Like, you were supposed to be my person that was just like, giving me some good sound information. So you really, really don't need that person just being a Debbie Downer or constant naysayer. So I need you to face whatever fears you have. Whatever fears you have, that may be holding you back. I really need you to face your fears. And then use your feelings, that third eye, these mystic messages, allow them to guide you. Allow these mystic messages coming through. If that means you're going to listen to some more tarot card readers, not just me. Again, I am full support of all tarot card readers and psychics and numerologists and astrologers, whether in person or online. And just get your confirmation there. It's not going to make sense to an earth sign at all. It's just not, because they are logical people. And when I say that, which is a good thing, but it works for them. Remember, you're an air sign, so you're very powerful and you're intellectual on all fronts. And so sometimes your messages come through like this. They come through in the form of dreams sometimes. They come through in forms of like mediums. They come through in forms, but I'm telling you, the universe has your back. The universe has your back. Well, like I said, meditate. Meditate. New moon in Pisces. And Pisces is a water sign. Again, remember I said you have a community of people around you. So I really wouldn't be surprised if you had a water sign around you that's like, listen, some things are happening for you. Move in silence. Don't tell people what you're doing, because they're going to tell you, certain people are going to say, no, I wouldn't try it that way. It's not going to work. But guess what? It is going to work. Things are happening for you. And not only that, you have a lot of money in your chart. And I'm not talking about a little bit of money either. See where this person is causing you some kind of doubt. You're sitting in front of a vault. Whatever you're doing creatively, they're questioning how you're doing it, because they wouldn't have done it that way, right? Theirs may seem like there's more structure to it, seem being the operative word, but the way you're going about it is the way you're getting the mystic messages coming through. See, that's the way you're going about, moving ahead. So you can remain vibrant and confident and colorful, because it's going to work. That's the kind of confidence that you need to have, that it's going to work. This is your abundance, manifestation, and prosperity. This is your Ace of Pentacles. Again, money, money, money. And this is not a little bit of money. This is vault-sized money. So I want you to be confident, but move in silence, okay? That is what I have for you for my Libras. I hope you have a great week. Again, it is 7/16, very, very powerful day. A lot of things are happening for a lot of people. A lot of people are having lightning awakenings, and so hopefully you come across this video and you say, wow, that's the confirmation that I needed to just move forward and move in silence and stop telling certain people about what's going on with me creatively, because they are just going to cause me to be indecisive and doubt myself. Again, let me go back to these crystals for just a second. So I'm giving these away for free. And so if you want to email me, my email address is in my my about section of my page. I will send this to pick one random and then send it to you free of charge. Okay. Again, if you feel comfortable, I know with like safety issues and people are thinking about, I don't want people to have my address, but you can just put like an Aries sent me one, and they just put Aries with their address. So I don't know their name. I don't know nicknames and all that other stuff, but again, if you want to just put Libra and then put your address, you can do that, and I'll send it to you and just kind of track it from there. Okay, but I'll be sending them out very, very soon. Again, the first Libra that sends me their information, then I will send you a crystal or one of these stones. Okay, have a great week. Bye.